All right, welcome to the Maryland State Straight Pool Championship Finals. This is the inside pool production of John Schmidt versus Thorsten Hohmann. We're going to be doing, what is this, a race to 50, 150, Shaun?
Let me ask Peter real fast.
Is this a race to 150? All right, so he's inspecting the rack here. And I want to thank our big thanks to our stream sponsors, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Balls, Predator Cues, and Kamui Tips and Chalk.
Absolutely.
Looks like John Schmidt's going to be breaking in the first game. Shaun Wilkie's joining me here, and Johnny Archer's going to be taking over for me. I want to thank everyone for joining us out on the Ustream chat. Please visit our YouTube channel, youtube.com/InsidePoolMag. And Shaun will take over with Johnny.
All right. I'm just going to put a little edit here on the scoreboard for you guys. Just a reminder that we are going to 150.
All right. And I've been waiting to say this for a long time, but here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I think you can hear me.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
What are we looking at here?
Well, we have John.
Who just broke? John just broke?
John broke and actually landed almost the best you could do.
Yeah, made a nice break.
And,
Well, I think Thorsten played that on purpose like that. The reason is because he was trying to lay the one end of cue ball the same way. But if John can make that 2 from down below.
Right. If he would have left the cue ball on the top rail, it would be a tough
Yeah,
shot.
I think he was just mainly just trying to get the cue ball on the top rail.
Okay.
He didn't want to loosen up that 2 because he figured John might could just get 1. But if that 2 goes, I mean, this could have been a bad shot that Thorsten made here if this 2 goes, or is that the 2 or the 4? That might
I
be
do believe that's the 4. The 2 is right above it.
Okay. Well, this ain't no good to make it from right here, I don't believe.
Yeah, he would have liked to be.
Yeah, I think he got steep. He got steep on this. I don't know. He might be shooting it. You never know.
You never know, John. I know I did commentate on the last match between you and him, and he cut a couple balls backwards.
Yeah.
That you didn't expect him to shoot, but he trusted it and went ahead and shot it. That one was a little bit too steep, like you said.
Yeah, that one got a little bit too. See, this ain't no good. This ain't no good at all, because all Thorsten's going to do is just take him down table.
Right.
He's just going to thin him down table right here.
All he's got to do is plan on.
The only thing John could hope for right here is just hope that the scratch is on, where Thorsten's got to kind of watch out for the scratch.
Of course.
But if he can beat the scratch right here, that's no good for John. Yeah, that's no good right there. All he did was.
So that's mainly just a thin hit, maybe a little bit of top.
Yeah, just a thin, maybe, you know. But right here, I could see the shot here. If John can hit the 5, get it by the 4, and kind of knock it 2 rails over there, and the cue ball kind of hang somewhere down here, maybe even with the bottom part of that 4.
Right.
He's looking at these doggone.
Looking for a combo? I don't know if anything's dead. Might be a possibility.
Yeah, this is tricky if he can't get a real thin a thick enough hit on this 5.
Let me see if we can get a better angle from up top. Probably not.
Yeah,
I don't see anything dead.
Maybe the 5 is going into the 4 there.
Right.
You know, which is no good for that shot I was talking about.
Yeah, if it's going into the 7, you got to plan to try to leave the 5 on the bottom rail. Maybe leave the cue ball over by the right side.
Yeah.
To block.
Yeah, right here is if you're doing that. What you're really trying to do is just make sure the 5 hits the bottom rail, and then over to the side rail, and then you're trying to hide the 5 with the stack.
Of course.
You know, that's really what you're trying to do.
Which is very touchy from that much distance.
He's winding up on something here. He's playing safe, I guess.
Is he just banking into the back of the rack?
Oh,
wow. What a shot.
He sure got. What are you doing? You don't have to do that. Thank you very much. Thanks, Peter.
So you just got yourself a tip for being a nice gentleman. Awesome, Johnny.
Yeah, I fooled everybody, even Megan and everything. I got Megan fooled.
You ain't got me. You
I
ain't
got
got me
Peter
fooled.
fooled. Peter thinks I'm a good guy now.
Well, as we were talking,
Now, John, I tell
he
you
made a
what.
great shot there. I don't know how he saw it, but he executed it well.
Sure. I mean, it's just to shoot shots like that. It's one thing to get them, and it's another thing to pull the trigger on them.
Of course. Well, we all know that this is obviously John's favorite game,
Sure.
and I guess his confidence level is a little bit more higher than like we are. So John goes into it, and if he can read the stack, the angles off of the ball, he knows what's about to happen, and I'm pretty sure he trusts it more. And he's got a shot here on the 7. Should be able to bump that down. He's got the 3 ball.
Yeah, this could be John's tournament, the way the dead balls are lining up,
Very true.
thinking things like that. I mean, hello, hello.
Hello.
I ain't here. That's my wife. Tell her I ain't here.
We'll get somebody to answer that here shortly. Well, I don't see any problems up table.
No, and he's
I
got
mean,
the 15's a good break ball. He'd kind of rather be a little closer to the stack, but it's good. I mean, he's got the 6 that he could lay up for.
14 goes by the 11.
See, I don't know what in the world he's doing right here.
He's playing the 9.
What do you do? I don't understand what he just accomplished by doing that.
I guess he sees a different pattern.
Maybe he. I don't understand what he just accomplished by shooting that 9 first.
Maybe. So you're saying you would have left those top portion balls in order to get to your break ball?
Sure, I don't know unless he's looking to use another break ball. But why would he use it other than the 15?
I don't think there is another break ball except for the 5.
I don't know what in the world he just did that for.
Well, we didn't know what he was doing when he kicked at the rack, so.
Well, no, I can see him kicking at the rack. I will.
All right, it looks like he might still be leaving the 11, like you said, one of the balls up table, but he's just going about it differently.
Yeah, I just don't understand why shooting that 9, that long shot, when he had the 8 right there by the.
Right.
He had the 8.
Let's go back down table, find his angle.
Huh. Well,
he's okay now.
No, he's back in line. I still don't. He's got another plan or something. I don't know. He's just kind of gone mental block here.
He's going to play the 8-5, leave the cue ball on the side rail, angle an 11 to get over to the other side rail for the 15 as a break ball.
I just don't understand why he would.
The only thing I see that I can explain is he cleared those 2 balls out.
Yeah.
So he has this angle to get to the 15.
Well, that was going to be there no matter if he just left them down there. He still was going to have it, and actually
True.
Easier to get to the 11 because he's going from that down there instead of up here.
Right.
I just don't. I don't know why.
Well, whatever how he did it, it worked out for him, and that's rack 1 in the books.
Yep.
And we're gonna have John Schmidt up 14-0. Oh, he used a follow break shot there.
Yeah. He's got a tester right here. This 5's a tester. Tell you what, he's sure in the pocket with everything.
Yeah, he is. He's
when you get to doing that, playing straight pool, the game becomes pretty simple.
Yeah, it does.
When you get to hitting them, when you know that that five's because that five's about as tough as you're going to get. Playing straight pool, if you're playing it right, you're not going to get many shots tougher than that.
Of course, because you leave yourself up
These are
table
always,
after the break shot.
Yeah. Shooting this 11, I just don't. Maybe he just got so much confidence right now. He just got a lot of confidence right now.
Yeah, he does.
He's just,
you recently just played him. He played great against you. I do believe he ran a 40, and then maybe a 60 or 70. And I actually played him. I played him earlier today. He didn't run nothing real big, but same thing. He was real confident on some combo shots that looked like they were leery, but he went down, shot them, controlled the cue ball to get into the next balls. And I mean, I can't say anything better for him, but he's playing good, and obviously he deserves to be here in the finals.
Yeah, he's been really rolling well. Got a lot of confidence right now, playing with a lot of confidence.
He's gonna go up table.
Got to do a little something with that. In 3 balls down, that you can see. But I think looks like the combination of the 4-1, I think, is on pretty easy.
Right, that should clear things up.
Yeah, it should clear them all up. He's got to hit it a little firm enough to make sure the 4 don't stick. Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Cleared it up pretty easy, yeah.
Plus he came back up for the viewers out there, so we don't have to play the 7-2 combo. He can shoot the 2 straight in now.
Yeah. So he's clearing this. He's clearing it. I tell you what, he's sure sending a cue ball.
Ooh, I think he went a little bit far.
He's doing.
He's gonna play the 13.
He's doing things you don't have to do. You don't see real good. You know, when you Nick and them guys, Siegel and all played straight pool, you never seen them do stuff like that. That they didn't have to.
They didn't move the cue ball as much.
Well, he just. I mean, with all them balls wide open, he didn't have to send that cue ball nowhere near over that way.
Right. He could have just stopped and played the 10 next.
It was stop shot. You just want to clear the 2 and the 13 out of the way because it opens that side up.
Of course.
And you want to clear the 10 out of the way because it opens up for the 14. Now, see, he set here, or whatever that is. What is that?
Now
that's the 10.
He might have the chance going into the 9 soft to play the 14 next. You don't like that?
Yeah, I don't understand why he wouldn't clear the 10 out first.
Mm-hmm.
Because then that opened up the 14 and the 12. It just made everything wide open once he clears that 10 and do it with all them balls. See, this is going to be tough right here.
Oh, I think he did try to bump the 9.
I don't understand what in the world is going on here. I mean,
well, maybe he's just, I was about to say the same thing, getting ahead of himself.
I don't understand what in the world is...
What you were saying, if the 10 ball was out of there, it clears up the whole rack. Got plenty more options. If he would have did that earlier. Now he's going to have to cut this in. He's going to let the cue ball go too. He's going to have to go into the 14 or 12. And you can't guarantee that you're going to hit a specific spot hitting it this thin on the 10.
He's going around the table. I don't think he's
solo
on this. I think he's going around the table right here.
Come back for the 12 or 14 in the same pocket?
Oh, he went up and down.
One rail back down.
He's really making things way too difficult. I mean,
you're gonna have to bridge across the side here.
This is just not easy at all.
No, it's not.
He's got to watch out for the 14.
You might have to roll it too, which makes the shot a little bit difficult. And he missed it. Well, that's going to allow Thorsten Hohmann to the table. John got 12 balls. And it came down to he had to try to recover. And the shots were so difficult that unfortunately he didn't get a chance to recover, and he relinquished the table to Thorsten. And it all comes down to, like you were saying, the 10 ball was the trouble.
Yeah.
And he left it there. And sometimes it's hard to get through that late in the rack. You like to have easier shots to keep your confidence. Well, as I saw earlier, I do believe Thorsten ran 112 on Mika Eminen in the last round. So with Thorsten at the table, I'm sure John's thinking in the back of his head that he wouldn't have had those tough angles on that ball, because easily he could be in a big hole here soon.
Yeah.
That's going to put us at 26-2, John Schmidt.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we're in the middle of a couple racks. I'd like to thank some sponsors. APA National, Washington area, Lee and Jane Tiani, which are good friends of Rick and Cindy Molinera here at the pool room. We appreciate the support. Felipe Q's, Q Sticks International, Michael Frank and Ralph Rubin, who are great gentlemen in the area that provide sponsorship, accommodations for the players. We really appreciate that. Simonis and Ivan Lee and Aramis Balls, and also Predator Products and Corporation and Company for everything that they're doing.
That's right, Nate. Yeah, just Megan just put some. My tournament's coming up. The Johnny Archer Classic's going to be October 12th, 13th, and 14th.
Very nice.
So
that's right in the same area as the U.S. Open.
it's going to be the way it lays is our tournament is that weekend, and the next week is Charlie's tournament in Louisiana,
Okay.
and then the U.S. Open.
Nice.
So
And that
it goes
originally
three in a row. It's a good.
that originally was the Gem City Classic.
It used to be the Gem City Classic.
Nice.
Yeah, we changed it, the name of it this year, to myself, and getting a good response. We're gonna have. It's gonna be.
Cool.
It's gonna be a nice tournament.
That's all them years of hard work. You get a tournament named after yourself.
Yeah, I was telling somebody the other day. I said, "Man, I feel like am I old? Is that what?
I would say
Is that why I get? No,
right?
no. It's gonna be nice. We're gonna have a nice tournament. We always get a nice field.
That's awesome.
I think we're doing. I think it's 80 players. I think we're gonna cut it off at.
Nice.
So,
I guess I gotta start looking in
start
and getting
looking, $250 entry fee. First place, it looks like first is going to be somewhere around 6,000.
Nice.
That's what we're kind of hoping for. So,
I'm sure you're looking forward to it.
Sure, it's going to be fun. I always, always it's nice fun to be able to have a tournament at your place and watch all the players come and support. We're getting good support. So
that's how I kind of feel here being at Big Daddy's, because I'm a house pro and Rick and Cindy do a lot for me.
Mm-hmm.
And the support's great. You know, you're in your comfort zone. You're around people that you like. You know, and I'm sure that's how it is when you have your tournament in your area. You know, you're gonna be there with your family, your wife, your kids.
Sure.
You know,
everybody's gonna be
eating
there.
the wonderful food in the area.
That's right.
Well, as we're speaking, Thorsten's in the middle of picking and choosing the angles on this shot. Obviously, the break ball is going to be the 3 or the 12. He has two options here. And he's going to leave the 3 now, depending on where the cue ball is. Got the 12 ball.
Okay, back. So yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be that's gonna be a very nice event. It's you know, we'll have we'll fill it up probably. We filled it up both years we've had it, so we'll fill it up and it'll be fun. And it looks like it's gonna be 10 ball. Probably gonna do a race to 9, I believe. Um, anyway,
Right.
it's gonna be fun. It's
Hopefully I can get down there and experience the tournament.
yeah, it'll be nice.
Of course, if my funds and accommodations are available, I'll get down there and play with you guys
I understand.
because I
I
enjoy,
understand how it is.
just that area of the country is awesome.
Well, it's
You
nice
know,
for the guys too coming because they get 3 weeks in a row. They come our place, they get 3 weeks in a row. They get there, then go right to Louisiana, then right to U.S. Open. So,
nice.
they'll get 3 weeks. It'll be, it's not like you got to come for one tournament and then do you get a little break. I mean, you
Right.
get a little breather, to be able to make a little money. So, the main thing is probably going to be always action down there.
Right.
It's, always, Dragon Promotions is running it. It's producing it for us. So
We
it's going to be a big crowd. There'll
got a
be,
great event there for
yep,
them.
it's going to be Charlie and Cindy's doing a nice job. Then you got, of course, my wife and my wife and George Long from our general manager from the pool room, doing a great job. We'll be promoting and doing everything. So
Cool.
a lot of hard work goes in. It
Yeah,
don't
of
just
course. A
happen
lot of people.
overnight, but it's going to be, it's been a couple years now since we've had it, so I'm excited.
That's good. Well, as I was saying that and the event, I saw Thorsten hit the top of the rack, and the 7 ball actually spun when he hit it. So does that happen depending on what English he puts on the cue ball? Or it could be
Usually,
the spot of where he hit the 7?
it could be, usually if that happens, most of the time that means the 7 kind of skidded when it hit that other ball.
Oh, okay, so the ball
You know,
next to it, so it
so
probably
it
hit it
kind
and
of,
skidded.
when it hit the next ball, it's like, how they kind of twist off,
Right, that makes a
so
lot of
probably
sense.
that's what happened whenever it hit.
He's gonna come back around. His secondary break, I don't see
I
nothing
think
real simple
I think,
here yet. If the 7 ball goes past the 8, he could shoot
yeah,
that now, but it's a little.
yeah, that's true.
He
You
don't have
can't
an
really do a
insurance
whole
ball,
lot. Yeah, you can't do a whole lot with the rack.
right? Because you're running into the side of the 1. If he was running into the 2, that would be great. He could disperse the rack.
Right. Yeah, I think he wanted to get a little more of an angle on wherever this is, the 10
On
or
the
12.
12, I think
So
that's the
I think
12
that's the
ball.
12 where he can shoot the 12 and go into the.
Well, he's coming down on the bottom rail. He's looking to make sure the 14-9 combo is available. He's gonna shoot the 4, lay down here for the combo. We can either hold the cue ball there and get the 14 next, or go back up table and try to get an angle on the 12. If it's straight in, he'll just hold there.
He's still going to try to use the.
Can he go to the side rail and maybe use the 7 in the side pocket?
He could, yeah, and that's probably not. It just the shot's tougher.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
probably not a bad play because he can go into the top side of the 2, kind of safe,
Right.
kind of a safe far as the cue ball getting away.
And the worst thing that can happen is you land straight on the 7.
Oh, what happened? Oh, he's shooting a 7. Then he's going to use
The 8
the
or the
8
1 possible.
or the 1. Yeah, so that 7 kind of clears out.
Let's see if we can grab a view from up top. The 8 ball
Yeah,
definitely goes.
the 8 goes, but the 8's only hit. Well,
The 1 ball's tight if it does.
yeah, the 1 ball's close now. Actually, the 1 ball's the best if it does go.
Oh, wow. I'm not sure exactly what he was trying there.
What was that all about? Maybe he didn't like the 8. Maybe the 8 was hitting the bottom of the stack there too thin.
It could have been. So he was trying to go up 2 rails and get on the 12 angle. So he had to
Yeah,
force it being
yeah,
straight
that's
on the
what he was
7.
trying to do. He was trying to shoot the 7. You end up using the 12 for his breakout. Okay, John's. Okay, John's
We
looking
got
at
6
12
falls
here.
for that rack, -1. I'm going to try to keep track for you guys on the stream. If not, I'll just get some notifications from Peter Burris, tournament directors, keeping score on the other side. Well, John's got the 5. Should be able to come up table a little bit and have an angle on the 15. Cue ball is naturally going to go into the 10. Break out that small cluster left. Good. Looks like the 10 ball landed
Yeah,
in
it
a
looked
good
like the
spot.
10. It's a little low, but it's pretty good now that the 1's there. Now he can stay on that side pretty easy. He can use the 7, 1, 10 to be his last 3.
Right.
This is, no, I don't understand that.
He might have been trying to bump the 2 out for a break, too.
I think he was trying to miss it. I think he was trying to
Go up for the 8, maybe.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to go and he just made sure it didn't go into the 8.
I know it's a little unconventional, but some players like to leave side pocket break shots. Is the 7 in a good spot for that?
The 7 looks a little thin from where he would. It's
Right.
probably okay, maybe to go to the bottom rail into the pack.
2 rails behind it.
Yeah, it
Okay.
may be okay, but he's looking at the 7, 8. Now the 8 looks high and full.
Right. The only good thing about
Okay.
that, if he chose to do it, he could have stopped the
Yeah,
cue on the
stock
7
good
for the 8.
there. So now he's looking at the 8, 2.
Okay.
For the 10, like I
Right.
said.
Roll over towards the
Yeah,
rail.
just the main thing is he's got to make sure you don't stay too high. Which, yeah, he's okay. Yeah,
Yep. Looks good.
yeah, he's okay. So he can stay on the side rail here. He can stay on the side rail and end up with a thin on the 10, and that's a good, because then he just kind of warps it right into the stack.
All right. I do believe Thorsten got 6 at rack, -1. Should put him at 21 balls. And John will get the rest, which would be 8. Should put him at 34. Please I apologize, and if I missed the score by 1 or 2 balls, because I'm trying to jot it down on a piece of paper. Sometimes you miss a foul here and there, being in the commentating booth. So it should be pretty close, but we'll get it precise in the next couple racks. You know, get a confirmation from everybody out there, as also can see the score beads. Well, I like how John hit that with the high English. And he went into the rack, but he does have a shot on the 2 ball. I've noticed with experience in straight pull in my game the last couple of years, I used to hit that with a middle ball, and I would lose control, and the cue ball would go up towards the top pocket. Now I've been learning watching you and a couple players to use the top. It helps you control.
Cue ball stays on this end, yeah.
Right, stays on this end and gives you lots more opportunity. If you do get stuck to a ball, you might have a shot. I used to go all the way up table and then have to shoot some hero shot, long table straight in, and you would miss it, and you allow your opponent back to the table too soon. I was shaking his hand a little bit. He might have been trying to get up for the 8 to clear them out, or the 12.
I think he was trying to stay on the 7. I don't know if he doesn't like it. I think he got a little.
Maybe he's straight. If he's straight, he can follow forward, maybe get to the 9. Yeah, he's looking at the 12. So obviously he wanted to be straight, but he's okay. Go up table and back down. That's the thing I like about straight pull and all the Bears games. Sometimes you have a plan, but then you can just choose to be creative and get back into your position within the next couple shots. Looks like he's going to play the 8. He went over to make sure he leaves himself an angle on the 7. He might even draw into the 15 and 4 on a 7-ball shot. Or follow down and shoot the 9. Or even the 5 if it goes past the 9.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's looking at.
Now they're going to 200 points here?
Nah, Peter said that they're going to 150 just like the last round.
Okay.
Usually you would think that they would raise it a little bit, but I guess because it's a 2-day event, and if it's a close match going to 150, it could take a little bit.
Right.
The only good thing is Thorsten and John are pretty quick players.
Yeah.
And they've played the game so much, they know what's about to happen, so they don't have to take so much time thinking in order to execute the next shot. He's going to go into the 4. Well, I learned a little something there. In my theory, I would have went into it a little bit harder, but I guess I could have got in trouble if I did that.
Well, if you're trying to make sure you save the 4 there, if you go into it a little harder, it don't
Oh, okay, so he pushed it up for a break
push
ball.
it out for the break ball, yeah. Yeah, there's no good break balls here.
Uh-oh. Well, he got it in. Good speed there.
Yep.
Any harder, he might have jawed the ball.
Yep.
Should have the 1. If he can hold for the 5, he can just stop, play the 5 and 11. Looks good. Natural angle, roll it in, come off the rail once. Cue ball is going to land on the same plane, almost where the 4 is at, to leave itself an angle. There it is. That should put John Schmidt up to 48 balls.
John Schmidt 48, Thorsten 21.
Yep, just heard a confirmation from Peter. I do have the score right. John Schmidt 48, Thorsten Hohmann 21. Now, what's the next tournament for you, Johnny?
I'm going to Turning Stone.
Me too.
Yep. I go.
So what we got? What do we got? Like 2.5 days off.
Yep.
And we got to be at Turning Stone, which is in Verona, New York, Wednesday night.
Yep.
Or Thursday if you had to get there in the morning. But I'm pretty sure you're getting there Wednesday night, right?
Yeah, I get there Wednesday afternoon myself.
Oh, okay. Just get it there, get settled in.
Yeah, I get there. I think my flight gets there around noon or something like that. I'm flying out of here.
Nice.
So I'm flying out of here. Yep.
He's got to make sure he stops this shot. And he's going to have a window. Probably shoot 13 ball.
Yeah, he's definitely shooting a 13.
It looks like he might have been trying to get up off the rail for the 14. But he still has a shot here on the 3. He can either follow for the 15 or just bounce back up for the 9 or 14. Good control there. You want to make sure you don't clip the 7 because some weird things could happen.
Oh, yeah, from there. Yep.
Probably would still have a shot, but then you got to change your
I
ideas.
think I like using the 7 here to break them open. Well, unless he can if he can make the 1 here, I'd shoot the 1.
Right, that would clear them out.
That would clear everything out.
Sometimes it's hard to figure out what a player's about to do because of our creative nature
Yeah,
and different styles.
And our vantage points, you never know what we're looking at. It looks like everything looks different.
Of course.
You get out there, actually see the angles, where you're going into the balls at, and everything.
That's why I like to say that when you're sitting in the audience, you never miss.
True that. Yeah.
You know?
We never make mistakes, huh? He's still got a little to go on this rack. Still got a little bit to go on this rack.
I'm not sure if he was trying to get up
Well,
to
he
the...
got perfect, whatever he did, because he can make the 10 now.
Yeah, he
And
did.
then open everything up.
6 ball and 1 ball go down
Key
in this
ball here
corner.
is a little tricky as the 5. Got to be a little careful with the 5 here.
Can you leave? Ooh, he was trying to bump it in the middle to shoot the 6 next. Still got some shots, but not as easy as he was planning. He's going to have to shoot the 15 ball maybe.
Looks like it, yep. Just going to draw over for the 6.
Now, you don't have to go all the way to the rail. A lot of players might try to go to the rail, which makes the shot
there
even
you got to
tougher.
hit, you just got to slow roll it in and make the pocket huge, because if he'd hit that ball hard even where he hit it,
Right.
probably would have missed it.
Well, I think he might have been trying to get through there.
Well,
Above the 6.
he was trying to just get over in the window somewhere.
Good thing is he played at good speed. Not too hard, not too soft, and he still has a shot on the 5. He might have to punch below the 12, or maybe pinch draw it underneath the 12. Or even just bump the 12. He should be fine here, even though he's jacked up. He's got an angle. Draw it back up towards middle table. And John's starting to catch a little rhythm now.
Schmidt has 62. Hohmann, 21.
Well, now it's when it gets a little interesting. John could definitely open up a big lead from here. You know, he's got the rhythm going, and he's playing well.
Of course.
Now he kind of hit that ball kind of like Thorsten does,
Wow.
where he hits that ball and draws to the end rail. That was a good break shot.
Yeah, I was talking with Ralph Eckert in the last match. You know, I was trying to pick his brain a little bit and asked him why players do that. And obviously, you probably know as well, is they're catching the top of one of the balls on the rack. So instead of trying to judge the speed to come back off, take the angle you have, aim for the middle of the top rail, and then you just got to worry about judge the speed to come back towards right around the middle. And you have plenty of balls. I mean, yeah, you're taking a chance. The worst thing that can happen is you freeze on a ball on the way back down. But percentage-wise, you're actually have an advantage. What do you think?
Yeah, you know, if you know you're going that way, I'm always scared to hit that, 'cause I'm scared of scratching up in them 2 corners.
I am too. That's what I
Or
asked about.
catching a ball a little full and it not drawing all the way. I kind of misjudging it.
Right. Because you still would
That was a
have to
nice
judge
shot.
your speed. Because if you ramp it up harder, now you're going to hit a different spot of the ball.
Right. Yeah, it's just a little bit, it's kind of one of them shots you gotta get used to hitting. I mean, I would probably do well if I started using that shot.
Right. Guess that all comes in the practice regimen.
Yeah.
I think John tried to bump those a hair. Actually, seems like he put a little bit more draw on it than he expected. He's okay because the 10 ball still passes the 8.
Yeah, it's a tricky though. I mean, he's got to hit this ball firm enough, or either just try to lay it on the side rail for the 3.
3 on the opposite side.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. That's what he tried. Yeah, he did that. So he's got the 3 on the side.
Does he have can he hold for the combo on the 7-1
Yeah,
or
I
the
think so.
9-1 combo?
Yeah, I think he's okay here.
Or I saw him just point his cue. He can actually go up.
He's maybe going up for try to fall in the window for the 1. Okay.
Smart shot.
Yeah, he still is you know, it's still his little trouble spots here is at 2 and 5. You know, I mean, if the 2 goes in the side, I'd go ahead and try to get there now.
Right.
I mean, just go ahead and try to get there right now.
Well, if the 2 and 5 go on the side,
Yeah,
it's
it's easy
really,
then. Or if the two, it don't matter whatever one goes in the side. Well,
he's going to use
okay,
the
he made
7
it
to get
better
there.
now. He made it actually it's a little easier. Now he can just slow roll it in. What he's looking at here. And
He might be,
once he clears that 2 out, it opens the 5 up for the break ball.
yes. You don't think he might go into him? Is that
I don't know
possible?
why. I don't know why he would do that.
Well, it was chancy, but he controlled the speed well.
Maybe the 2 didn't go. Maybe he couldn't make it. That's what I'm talking about with us up here. A lot of times we don't understand.
Yeah, of course.
But the 9 here is a pretty good ball to save for the ball before the 2. And
Right.
you got the balls down here. Here you just kind of float over to the side rail and shoot the 6, 14, and then 9.
Yeah, that looks good.
He's looking at shooting the 9 next. Oh no. Okay, he just stunned it over. So he's got the 6. He's got the 6, then the 14. And
Yeah.
then he's got the 9 to go up under the 2.
He's rolling along here. You want to get up, have a good angle, like you're saying.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
This looks almost just like a shot a couple racks ago where he just rolled the ball in, come right off the rail for the break shot.
Yep, he's able to draw it a little bit. A little full on this 2. A little fuller than he wanted. He overhit the 9 a little bit, but
Yeah, as you're saying, when you're a little full on the ball, you have to hit the break shot a little bit harder just to make sure the cue ball gets off of the stack to give yourself a shot. Now, if you have more angle, you can just take the angle and allow the cue ball to do its own thing off the
right.
rack. Looks like he might be, yep, I was about to say that, following it.
Yeah, this one's not good.
Well, he would
Got
really,
to shoot the 11, and he just got to try to miss the rack and come up table and shoot the 14 and bust him up.
it looks like he's going into him.
Yeah, he may go into him now. Yeah. Well, he got lucky. He got the 8.
I'm not sure.
Yep, he's got
It's
the 8.
possible.
I think the 8 goes. Yep.
It's close.
Yeah, it is close. He's looking at it. I believe the 8 might go.
Now he's looking at a combo billiard, possibly. The 3, 13, 13 off the 4 in the corner.
Yeah, I think he's just looking at the 8. I think it's
I mean, obviously, if the 8 goes, that's the shot.
yeah.
I guess your option, as you spoke earlier in the rack, if he come back up table, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, he could have.
Because he had the 14
Okay, he's shooting
and
at
the
this.
4.
He's shooting at this ball on the side. Maybe the 8 don't go.
Yeah, don't, that's the 12 ball. Good shot. Right in the middle of the pocket.
And he's got nothing. He's got that ball down table.
He's got that ball. He might have the 5 too. It's going to be
Yeah,
tight,
it don't
but
look like it.
yep, he's got it. If he does, it's tight because see how the 5 and 14 are almost right next to each other?
Yeah.
So this would mainly just try to be a full ball hit, maybe some draw. And this is one of those jab strokes, I like to call them.
Yeah.
You know, you jab it in.
It looks awful close. I don't know. It just looks awful close right there.
See if we can see from the top.
Yeah, maybe it ain't as close as it looks. You can see a little bit more with the 5 sticking out.
Right. And the good thing about it, if it does go, the cue ball is going to hit the 14.
Yeah, you just want to draw back a little bit, not let it stick right there. That's the main thing.
Watch out for the side. Oh, he stunned it.
He went ahead and hit it.
That was crazy. I don't know how did the 14 ball miss the 1? It seemed like it was right above the 1 when he glanced off of the 5.
No, it was above it pretty good. Oh, you're saying to miss it and then
Right.
come down
Come
tail.
down
Oh, I
and
see
miss
what
the
you're talking
whole rest of the balls. Good speed. Ooh. Sure, he tried to go into those balls. He's fine. He hit the 13 ball real full there. 5 ball went cross side. The cue ball came off of it. Still has a shot on the 13. If he would have hit the 7 ball, it would have dispersed the balls a lot
Yeah,
better.
I would have done a little better there. He got on the rail here. I know he just sure didn't want to be on the rail there. He would love to have been off the rail where he could have made
Right.
it 15 and jacked up on it. He's still jacking up.
This is a tough shot, jacked up.
Yeah, I don't like this one.
And you got to hit the 9 ball hard enough to get separation
Away from the balls, yeah.
to make sure you get a shot.
Oh boy, and it's close to the rail too. I don't like this at all. I believe
He
I'd
might-
shoot something else.
I was
here.
about to say, yes, sacrifice, shoot the 6.
Yeah, I believe I'd shoot the 6 there and just.
Hopefully come back down and get a good angle on the 15 after the 7. Might have to shoot the 6 and then the 7. Come back down. If he gets too straight on the 7, you got to go up to the 10. He's going to jack up on this one too.
Why would you jack up on this one? I mean, if you're going to jack up on one, do 15.
Right.
I mean, don't jack up on the 6, because then you can't do nothing about making it jacked up.
If he can clip. Oh, it worked out. Didn't have to, but it worked out.
Yeah, he ain't got a good break ball, though. He's got no good break ball here. But,
Right.
he can try to.
The only thing I see
He might even
possible.
can use it, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if the 7's too high up.
That's what I was about to say.
Too full to miss to hit the rack.
The only thing that's good about that, if he does choose the 7, the 10 ball lays perfect to get to it.
Yeah,
Up table.
well, you got to make sure you get far enough down. You don't want to get too thin on the 10 because it's froze or close enough.
True.
So here you just, I'd come back for the 6 if I could here.
He's going to go to the 10.
Maybe he's using the 6. He might be using the 6 as a.
That's possible. If he can
Well, that's
lay
high.
real close to the side, it is high on the stack.
It's high on the stack, but right here, the way these tables kind of playing, you just want to get where you can hit any of the balls. This table's playing pretty easy. Balls are opening pretty good.
Of course. That was a good shot there. I was thinking 7 next, but that was
No, you
obviously
wanna say,
incorrect.
Yeah, save the 7. So you can easy stop right there and just go over to the side rail.
I definitely learned something there. I would have had a harder shoot the 7. I would have to draw the 1 ball back to the 6. So this laid perfect to get to the 6.
Yeah,
And it's fine. It was harder than he expected when the rack started, but he worked his way through it. And that puts John Schmidt at 90 balls. So in theory, if you think about it, he only needs 60. That's just over 4 racks.
Is that what it is? So he's got 90. He needs 60. Yeah. 4 racks is what, 56? Yep.
Yep.
Got to save your ball there. 15.
He's got the 15, yep.
Yep. He's got the 15.
He's got to get back down table for a shot, though. Because the only other shots that are available are the 2, 1, 5, and 4. Let's see if he gets back down table. Shoot the 1, come up. Oh, don't clip the stack. He's okay. If he would have clipped the 8, he would have been stuck right in the middle of the stack.
Yeah, he could have. If he'd hit that 8 full, he could have been dead suit there.
Yep.
And he might even be able to might even be able to shoot the 2 and spin it and go into the balls, right? Go into the bottom of the stack. Yep. Yeah, that laid good.
Worked real good.
Now shoot the 5. You can even shoot the 5 here and go into the stack again. 3's a break ball.
Yeah. 3, 11 if it's out of the rack.
Yeah,
If he
11's
had
close,
to use it.
Yeah, 5's good here because he's got a couple of insurance balls. Well, unless the 4 don't go. If the 4 don't go by the 1, then it's 5 really not an insurance ball.
Right. Maybe that's why he went ahead and got it out of the
Yeah,
way.
because a 4, yeah, if it went by the 1, then I would have went ahead and shot the 5 then. But
If he shoots the 5 now, the cue ball's going to hit the 10. Knowing John, I've been watching him a little bit this week, he's going to draw through the rack. He tried to clip the 10 a little bit more full.
Why wouldn't he just go ahead and hit him?
So you're saying follow straight over?
Well, he's got so many safety balls there. He could have went ahead and hit him. The 3 was already his break ball, unless it's.
Right.
I don't think it's too high.
He's
I know it is a little high, but.
He's going to shoot the 14. He could shoot the 8, I would think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he hit it good.
Yeah, maybe the 8 now is his. He's looking at his break ball here. If his 8's his break ball, he sure is. He's got to maneuver around these balls a little bit. I sure hit that too easy.
Yeah, I
That's
think he's
way
getting
too
up for the
easy there.
3.
Yep.
And the 13 does not go past the 11, it don't look like.
He's shooting he
He
may
gonna
be
play a
shooting
combo?
11 here.
Oh, wow, he's playing the 7-11 combo. He hit it good with some authority, too. Those are always nerve-wracking for me. I don't know if it's... I have a hard time judging it, or I just don't trust it enough. But it seems like when you hit them harder, obviously you get a better reaction of the cue ball. But I was always taught, if you can, to roll them, because it makes the pocket bigger, like you were saying earlier. He's going to shoot the 3. Roll down. Might have to play another combo with the 7-9.
Mike DeShane just texted me and said, can I mention that he's the best 9-ball and 10-ball player in the United States?
Well, it's a pretty bold statement.
But I could say that, yeah. But if I did say that, I'd be lying. So, I mean, I guess I could say it if I wanted to.
Wow.
Okay, I'm telling everybody right now, wink, wink. You know how you always wink when you're telling a fib.
Right.
You know, Mike DeShane is the best 9-ball and 10-ball player. Double wink, wink. So everybody knows that.
Right. Well, John's getting through this rack. And,
But I tell you one thing, he is the best. And that's probably at having the biggest head of anybody. Literally. Not just like got a big head, ego. I'm talking about actually got the biggest head.
oh, you're just saying circumference over the
I mean,
skull.
actually, if you took, when you were younger, you know how when you're young, you go to birthday parties, right?
Uh-huh.
And you know how you get balloons, and they're helium, and you suck them out, you let the air go into your mouth, then when you talk, you sound like a little alien,
Uh-huh.
Well, Mike looks like his head got blown up and he never let the air out of it.
Oh, man, that's terrible, Johnny.
No, I mean,
but I
like
understand what you're
3 or
saying.
4 balloons, like all together, and it just kept blowing up, and then it just stopped one day.
Yeah. If that's how you visualize it, that's how it is. All right, well, John's
Back to the
getting through
match
this
here.
rack. Watch
yourself.
out, side pocket. Wow. That was close. And how these balls laid out. Does he have an easy shot?
Well, he's got that 10 in the side, but that's thin, but that's really looks like to me
I
that
think
might
that's the
be what
12.
he's got. Is that the 12?
Yeah, because the 10's by
Okay,
the 3.
I see the 10.
Yeah.
I can't tell these colors. I'm colorblind.
That's okay.
Well, I'm just
we
blind.
forgive you. We forgive you.
He's shooting this. Okay, I don't know what Oh,
He has to shoot this.
Yeah, well, he's shooting either corner or side. I can't. Okay, he was warping it all around. He's kind of going around for his money.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, he's got the 7 now.
Well,
This is turned into just to kind of shoot him up, bang him up, let the cue ball go.
he can shoot the 1 too, it looks like. Roll down, shoot the 6 next. Don't get straight.
Yeah, I think he's far enough up. He can at least do a little something with it.
Is he gonna shoot the 4?
He's doing. He scares me when I shoot. I watch.
I know.
That means he got 104.
Yep. That means he's 2 straight on the 6. He's shooting the 4 now.
Be. Oh, that wasn't as okay. That wasn't as thin
Hard
as
as
I
it looked.
thought. Yeah, that was pretty full. But he still got problems with the 11 and the 15 there.
Mm-hmm. And of
Okay.
course, all these 4 balls on the right side rail. If he was real confident, he could shoot the 5 now and kind of bump the 2.
Yeah, that
But-
probably would be the play here. Either that or go into the 13 right here. Like that, yeah.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, I think that was the play there. That was pretty safe. You had a Searns ball with a 9, then if you have to catch him too thin,
Right.
yeah, it wasn't a whole lot unless you hit it too hard and lost the cue ball. Now he may be going to, no, okay.
That's what I was gonna say. He could have went 2
yeah,
rails
but-
into 11-15.
Yeah, that probably wasn't a bad play there because he could have missed a 6. That was
Right, he had the
pretty
6.
safe. He had the
6 with
safe
insurance,
balls. Only
14
thing if
and
it
13.
stuck to the 15 right there, but 15 since it was
Oh, yeah.
just off the 11, that was really, yeah, that would have been.
Well, I'm sure he's got a plan. Well, I just heard that ball skid a little bit. It's weird how
Okay.
you can hear it
Yeah.
jump off the table sometimes.
Okay, I think he may be going into him now. Watch yourself. Oof.
Oh,
Now
it's
that
okay.
that could have been dangerous. 15 stayed down here and it rolled 2 rails up under it. That could have been dangerous.
Right. He would if he freezes on the back of the 15 and runs over.
All right, so let's figure out what's this break ball here. I guess the 2 again.
Yeah, it's gonna have to
Maybe
be.
it's
It's
gonna
far
have
from the
to be.
rack.
Yeah, it's far from the rack and it's straight.
Can he bump the 11 a little bit because he's got the
That may
13?
be good.
No.
Yeah.
He's just gonna take what he has.
He could have bumped it, looks like. But the thing is, then you if you don't hit it good, then you're taking
Block the hole.
well, you're taking the 13 out of play. So your 13's your safe ball right now.
True.
You see what I'm saying? Because if you're using that as your safe ball bumping the 11.
Right.
Now,
And
if
if
you
the
don't
12
bump
don't
it,
go past
yeah.
it, that's not a
Now,
safe
if
ball
you-
no more.
Yeah. Well, you was gonna have to shoot the 13 no matter what.
It looks
you
like
bump
the
it
12 goes past, I guess. Right? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. But I'm saying no, your 13's your ball before the 2 is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That's your ball before the 2. Okay, you're gonna have to shoot this.
I misunderstood you a little. I see
Yeah,
what you're
that
saying
was what
now.
I'm saying. That was going to have to be because the 2's a tricky break ball. So your 13, you had to leave it there just so you can get good on the 2.
Well, John's obviously going to get this and get towards the 2. We're going to run a quick
He's going to the
commercial
bottom rail and then side rail.
for Predator Q's, who's a great sponsor for this tournament.
John shoots 30. Predator Q's has been a long time sponsor of a lot of pool events. Okay, this is trouble.
Oh,
This is a lot of trouble.
ouch. That's what's a little scary sometimes about the break balls when they're far from the rack. It's harder to judge where you're going to hit.
Well,
So-
you can't warp it too. You can't hit it hard, so
Right, because the angle's shallower, you could miss the ball.
you miss the ball. So
Yeah,
let's just see what he does here.
well, you might.
He's just gonna have to try to. Well, he just can't do much.
No, he can't. He's probably going to have to be forced to take an intentional foul. Which for anybody
Yeah.
out there that's a straight, getting into straight ball or just learning about it, um, obviously if you're going to 150 or 100 or 200, one or two balls is not going to mean too much.
No.
So, but you definitely don't want to let a player like Thorsten Hohmann or
Does he have
anybody of that
Thorsten on a
caliber.
foul? No,
Um,
Thorsten just missed a while ago. He missed that 7 inside. So he doesn't have Thorsten. I was fixing to say
right.
if he has
Yep.
Thorsten on a foul, he can just take an attention foul, but I don't think he does.
That was a great memory there, Johnny.
Well, if he rolls this ball around, you better be careful of rolling it up too far and leaving the 8.
Right. I don't think you can play safe because the 12, if you leave him anywhere up table, he's got the 12 and the 9, which are pretty simple from up
Yeah,
there.
he can guard. It looks like he can probably guard from the 12, but he still leave the 9. And
Right.
see, I don't know.
He's looking for something in the rack. He's just got to touch it, take a foul. I'm pretty sure Thorson's probably going to do
Do the same thing.
same
back.
identical thing.
See, I might at least roll the cue ball up a quarter inch. You know, just roll it up a quarter inch where at least I wouldn't have the same exact shot I just had.
Right.
Twenty 21 to 117.
Yeah, I think Peter just said 26, but
He's got 26. He don't have 26. He has 21.
yeah, because he hasn't been back to the table for a while and the score
Yeah.
hasn't changed.
And John has 117. John gets fouled.
Right. Sometimes in the tournament, you have different styles. People like to add up the fouls and stuff after each rack, so that could be the reason Peter's saying he's still got 118, which makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Thorson's looking at, because
Thorson's looking to see the same thing John was looking at. See, Thorson definitely don't need to play safe.
is there something in there that's a possibility?
They're looking at the 1 for some reason. Maybe the 1's close to going off the 15 there.
Right. Can't see from a table.
I can't tell either.
Even if it is, though, it's a chancy shot because
The 4's in the way.
you may foul the cue ball too on the execution of the shot.
Yeah, I think they can get away with this. Far enough away from it, I don't think they got to worry about fouling it. But
Right.
but I do think is thin enough on the 15 that they can't, because hitting it hard could just shove the 1 into the 4.
Right.
He's just going to take a foul here. That's all this looking around. He's just going to take a foul.
He's
going to roll.
Wait a minute. He's going to go up table and back down.
He's not going up table. No chance he's going up table.
Is he going to go up table and try to lay by the side pocket? 1 rail?
Oh my God. What in the world was that?
Ah, that's what he
That
was
was
trying.
horrible.
That's no good.
That was a horrible shot.
I think he hit it thicker than he was planning.
I mean, that was just an absolute horrible shot. I hate to keep saying it, but
Should have did exactly what John did.
I mean, what in
And-
the world?
and-
You had the guy on a foul.
I know.
You had him on a foul.
You're at a huge advantage because John's on
Well,
the
you
foul
had
first.
him on the foul, and you shot a safety that the best you can do was put it right back to where it was.
Or not to hit the 6 out as far, then, and you got to control
No, I'm
the
saying
speed
he
back
was
down.
trying to put the cue ball back where it was right then. So the best you could do was put it right back to where it was at. You had him on a foul.
Right.
Where all you had to do was just touch the cue ball and not have to do that.
Well, I guess he didn't want to get into the safety battle. I don't know any other way to
That
explain
was
it.
that was poor judgment. Poor judgment there.
Of course.
Well,
Well, John's starting to open up this rack. He's still got some work to do. Can he get over here? He's pointing to see
No,
if
I
he
would
has.
go. I'd try to go. I think I would go ahead and go around table to try to go 2 rails and go out the middle for that.
Oh,
That's not a bad play here.
but the
Because it's
15
a
ball
safe.
goes.
You can go ahead and warp it now. Oh,
Right.
the 15 goes. Oh,
I
you got
think
to be
so.
careful shooting the 15 here. Because if you shoot the 15, it goes off the one. Well,
He could
maybe
follow.
I don't
Right?
know. I tell you what, I think I would rather. Oh,
He's gonna shoot a.
ooh, ooh, ooh! I believe I'd shoot the 8 and then go into them then.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Oh no, it was straight. Okay, you couldn't do that. That's why.
There it is.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, don't go 3.
Okay, he's got the
Is that combo on?
The 10s is break ball or the 14s is break ball, but they both have tied up balls right with them.
Let's
So
see his angle up table.
There's nothing easy here. Oh, the 14 goes. Ooh,
Oh, it's tight.
that's tight. I don't know if that goes or not.
He's gonna play it. He might even be glancing the 11 ball first. That's how tight it is.
Well, if he glances at 11 first, I don't think it'll go.
It'll catch the bottom rail.
He's got to be careful here. A few things bad could
He's
happen.
gonna shoot the 5.
He's
Come
going
back
in.
and bump the 10.
Yeah, but did he land on the 1?
Man,
I don't think
See.
he landed on the 1, did he?
a little bit harder. The 10 could have broke those 2 balls out.
Yeah, I don't think he didn't.
Well, good thing the 3 ball's there.
Yeah. This ain't bad if he falls on this 11. I know he's looking at the 11 here. He falls on the 11.
Okay, here we're
It's
gonna
not a
shoot it
bad
all the way up
play.
table.
This is not a bad play here because the 14's the break ball. You got the 3 for your safe ball, and you got pocket speed. You don't have to hit this very hard. Yeah, see, he didn't have to he hit that pocket speed. He didn't have to hit it very hard. That was a good play.
Yep. Gives you ability to catch the rail and the ball still goes.
Yeah. And he's always going to miss it to the side. You aired on the side to miss it on.
Right.
See, and where the 14's at.
Looks like he's gonna actually save the 13. He just changed his mind there. Oh.
That was not a good play.
I see what he was doing.
He was trying to save the 13. I see what you mean. Yeah.
He wanted to bump the 14 fuller so he can make the 14
Yeah.
in the corner. He hit the bottom of it, so he's got to shoot a 3 now. He obviously let up on it at the last minute, just didn't get enough draw. But
He
should
fell
be.
thin on this. I'm telling you what, he fell thin
Wow.
on this ball here. I'm telling you, this.
The only good thing is momentum brings him back cross table.
Yeah, and he's got to spin it. He's got to really spin this ball with a lot of outside.
Yep.
See, I knew he fell a little thin on that ball. That was a good shot.
He worked through it.
Yep. Okay, what we're scoring it as there, Big Daddy? 131, and Thorsten
should be 21, I believe.
should be 21. I still want to get back. That was a horrible shot.
Oh, man, I know.
I mean, that was just a horrible shot. I know I keep talking about it, but, you know, Thorsten just lost his way there for a second. I think he either didn't remember John was on a foul.
Follow, he was very, New York flying, New York City, pool and entertainment, news,
Oh, John must have took a break. Did he take a break?
Did he take a break? I think he did. All right, we'll run the commercial real quick for you guys again while we're on a
Okay,
break.
talk real quick.
Oh, here's John. Never mind.
There's John. There's Big John. Talk real quick. Want to thank all the sponsors that sponsored this event, that allowed us
Absolutely.
back here again. Go down the list. Top one on the list, Simonis and Ivan Lee. You have Airmouth Balls, who is actually Simonis now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's actually Simonis now. Yeah, Simonis bought Saluk, which is Airmouth Balls.
But it's still going to be the same product and material, right?
Yeah,
They're not.
well, I don't know
Maybe they'll change it up a hair.
what their plan is, but I'm sure it ain't gonna get any. They won't get any worse. So they'll, if anything, it'll be good, better balls.
Nice.
Um, Predator Q's, who's a big supporter of all, a lot of top events
Worldwide.
worldwide. We owe a lot to Predator Q's. I hope Scorpion Q's is not listening too much
Right.
when I talk like this too much. But no, they're very good sponsor. Uh, and Q Sticks International is down there, kind of small in the fine print, down there at the bottom.
Right.
As we all know, Q Sticks International owns Scorpion Q's. We all know I'm sponsored by Scorpion Q's. And then that's my commercial.
That's cool.
But I know anybody, Nick Varner Q's, Champion Billiards, Petchower Q's, a lot of Q companies involved here.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the local sponsors, Peter and Sandra Sears, Rick and Cindy Molinaro, Peter Burrows, Megan, and they just do so much to make the event happen. It ain't so much if they put up money but it takes a lot of money to put on an event like this with having things done.
Of course.
All the guys that are putting up a lot of the guys here, let them stay at their houses.
Yeah, the accommodations are awesome in this area.
Oh, it's great. Dr. Michael Frank, there's no telling how many people he's putting up. Peter said he had 7 guys at his house the other
Right.
night. What it does is that just allows us to be able to come, because this is our livelihood. So we have to think about accommodations, how much it's going to cost,
Mm-hmm.
how much the entry fee is, how much is first prize, how much what is, in the money. So we have to allow for all of them, things. And then all of a sudden for people to just say, well, here, y'all just come stay at our house, that really makes it much easier for us to be able to come, because
Of
now we
course
don't
it
have
does.
that expenses and stuff like that. So, you know, um, myself, Andy Lincoln, and his wife Celeste and little girl Chloe, they put me up every year, and it's just a wonderful time. I
That
have such a great time. Um,
that's awesome. I
and
know Andy personally,
you
and
know
he's
Andy,
just a great gentleman.
and
We
a lot of other sponsors here that just made this event happen.
yeah.
Without them, we can't have it. You have to APA Washington area. Lee and Jane Gianni,
Mm-hmm.
Felipe Q's, another Q company, Lucasi Hybrid, another one that you're sponsored
Yep.
by.
They do a lot. Q&K sales, and they're just like you're saying with all other companies. They're out there getting their product out there,
That's right.
promoting the sport,
Hmm.
and they just do it great,
Yeah.
and the
Well, it's
relationship,
just
I'm sure it is with your company, is just awesome.
well, sure. I've been with Q Sticks now. Kathy and Eric, they're Q Sticks. I've been with them, I don't know, 23 years now. You know, uh,
Wow.
with Shaun Q's, with Shaun Q's, and then with now with Scorpion Q's. So off and on, I've been with them so long, and it's just been a great relationship. They can't get rid of me that easy,
Right.
and I can't get rid of them. So that's just, you don't see that very much in this industry, because of just times are so difficult. And
Of course, that's
it's not so much that it's just they don't want to pay the money, or whatever the case is. It's just times are difficult.
yeah.
Times are difficult. So, to have a long-standing relationship, makes it, it's just great. You know. Then you have Inside Pool that's putting on this live stream here.
Yeah.
JR and the boys,
They do a great
they do a
production.
great job, and
Anybody doesn't know, I was saying earlier, all these matches here today, most of them on the live stream, are getting recorded. And you actually can go to youtube.com/insidepoolmag and revisit these matches, learn from them, pick up, any kind of knowledge that you can use in the future towards your game and advancement. And truly, this is the best you're going to see in order to gain knowledge. So
sure.
anybody out there wants to do that, feel free to go on there and support the cause. Good
Well, that's a
shot.
good shot there.
Is he going to
Don't know
get
if he's
something?
gonna get anything. Nope.
He's definitely going to
He's
shoot
got
this 7.
7.
When you only need 5 balls, you're definitely
Well,
shooting
he needs
this.
4 now, so
Now he's going to get out his extension, which is awesome because a lot of people don't like to shoot with the bridge.
well, you know, the thing is, it's just now he needs 4, so really this could be this is the game-winning shot. I mean, it opens the balls up enough,
Yep.
you know, to where he can at least get 3 after this.
We should be able to just follow straight through it. It's going to hit the
Yeah,
3 cue ball,
he's
come to
just
the
here.
bottom
He's
rail.
just trying to just make the ball and just take whatever he can get.
Yep.
Okay, he's punted a little bit. Okay, now he needs
Oh,
he
wow.
needs 3. He's okay. He's got the 14 in the side, the 3 balls that are open.
So you're
He's got
saying
the
he don't chance going
No,
into the
don't,
rack
no,
with
don't,
11?
no, absolutely not. You shoot the 14 in the side. No, he only needs 3. What is he
All
doing?
right.
He shoots the 14.
I guess he's
What is
comfortable
he?
with this
Are
shot.
they going? They may be going to 200.
I don't think so. It's 150. And that should be it. Ooh.
I don't understand why he wouldn't shoot the 14 in the side and then